Today we're coming at you on location, right where I fell asleep last night watching Battlestar Galactica. Might feel a little disorienting for me. I'm used to my more comfortable surroundings. I think that's much analogous to the way I feel when I go to LA. And of course, we're making a big deal about the East Coast, West Coast differences. People who visit sunny California feel like, you know, there's such an emphasis on looks. There's such an emphasis on plastic surgery, Botox, collagen. The real L Word has some very feminine looking LA chicks on it. The big critique is that people don't relate. I don't look like that. I don't wear those kinds of clothes. I totally understand this argument. Obviously, you can see me not wearing makeup and in the same freaking t-shirt in 5 episodes. But I understand that there is a spectrum upon which lesbians exist. You can't look at someone and say, that person's butch and they're homo, or that person's femme and they're definitely straight. Ultimately, you can't judge somebody by their parents. You can't judge their sexuality, you shouldn't judge their character, and you shouldn't judge the show based on it.
I can't with this outfit. I'm not feeling confident.
I'm wearing no makeup and I feel like a troll.
You got Botox already and you've only been in LA for a month?
The notion of some universally idealized version of beauty is false. Just like the idea of some universally recognizable version of a lesbian is false. It's so easy to fall into this trap of being influenced by artificial beauty that is around you. On the show, the girls are admitting, like, hey, I did have an eating disorder. Then they talk about Botox, and we're shocked because, like, oh, well, you're 20-something and you're getting Botox because you moved to LA, and that's part of the culture there. By admitting that they have fallen victim to this, I think that's a real raw moment that we can take away and say, okay, well, even people who are obviously attractive feel a self-esteem issue. Each person has their own relationship to self and beauty. I think the danger is when we start projecting those ideas onto other people. That this person is definitely a lesbian because they look like this, or that person's a superficial bitch because they got Botox. At some level, we're all doing something that relates back to our appearance. And just keep that in mind, whether you're, on a reality television show or watching one or critiquing one. Being aware of these issues, I think, is important for us, not only in the lesbian community, but just as women. So those are my ramblings for the week. Thanks for tuning in. Feel free to comment. So keep some of these ideas in mind when you're watching the show. It's on Thursdays on Showtime at 10 o'clock.